Every night at exactly 3:15 a.m., someone knocks on my door. 3 knocks. Always the same rhythm. But when I check, no one is ever there. At first, I thought it was a prank, until last night, when I left my security camera running. And this time, I saw who was knocking, or rather what. It started a month ago. Same time, same number of knocks. No footprints, no shadow under the door. I asked my landlord if anyone had lived here before me. He went pale and mumbled something about moving on quickly. He wouldn't say anything else. So I decided to catch the prankster myself. Last night I set up my phone to record, pointed it right at the door. At 3:15 a.m., the knocking started. 3 slow, deliberate knocks. I checked the footage this morning. No one was there, but something worse was. My door moved like someone was pressing their face against it from the other side, and then, clear as day, a voice whispered, "Let me in." I didn't sleep after that. When the sun came up, I checked the door. There were scratches near the peephole, like fingernails digging into the wood. I ran my fingers over them. They were fresh. Someone, or something, was trying to get inside. My neighbour, Mrs. Calloway, is the only other tenant on this floor. I knocked on her door, hoping she'd heard something too. No answer. Her door was unlocked. Inside, her apartment was empty. No furniture, no personal items, just dust. Like no one had lived there for years. But on her kitchen table, there was one thing left behind. A note. With just 3 words. Don't open it. That night, I sat by the door, knife in hand. 3:15 a.m. The knocks came. 3. Slow, hollow. I stared at the handle. It looked wrong, like it was turning itself. Then, in the silence, I heard it again. That whisper. Let me in. I had 2 choices, open the door or run. My heart pounded. I grabbed the handle, hand shaking, and yanked the door open. The hallway was empty, but the air was wrong, freezing, heavy. And then I looked down. There was something at my feet, a package with my name on it. And smeared across the top in something dark and wet was a single word, welcome. I didn't want to touch it, but I had to know. I peeled back the paper. Inside was an old Polaroid photo of my apartment door. Only, the photo wasn't old, it was taken last night, and standing in front of my door, staring right into the peephole, was me. I dropped the photo, my head spun. And then, knock, 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 my door, 3:15 a.m. I wasn't alone anymore. And this time, I don't think I had a choice. I didn't sleep. I taped the peephole shut, blocked the door with a chair. 3:15 a.m. The knocks came. 3 slow, deliberate hits. I checked my phone camera to see outside. No one there. But when I turned the screen to selfie mode, I wasn't alone in the reflection. Over my shoulder, standing in the dark, was me. I spun around. Nothing there. But the knocking. It didn't stop this time. It was getting louder, faster. Then through the door came my own voice. You have to let me in. My stomach twisted. I forced myself to ask, who are you? The voice outside answered, you, but you made the wrong choice. I pressed my ear to the door. My own voice whispered back, you shouldn't have opened it. Now you're stuck, but there's still a way out. My hands were shaking. What way? Silence. Then, a slip of paper slid under the door. A handwritten note. My own handwriting. 4 words. Break the mirror. Now. I ran to the bathroom. Stared at my reflection. I looked. Wrong. Like the person staring back wasn't exactly me. My fingers twitched. My reflections didn't. The knocking turned into pounding. The entire door shook. I didn't think. I grabbed the nearest thing and smashed the mirror. Glass rained down. And then everything went silent. I ran back to the front door. The chair I used to block it, gone. The peephole tape, peeled away. I reached for the handle, it swung open on its own. The hallway outside, it wasn't my building anymore. Everything looked the same, but wrong. The walls had no doors except mine, no windows, just an endless, dimly lit hallway. And then I saw it. A figure at the very end of the corridor, walking toward me. It was me. My other self stopped. I knew somehow that I only had seconds to decide. One of us gets to leave, and I don't think it's supposed to be me. The lights flickered, the walls creaked, and then my reflection spoke one last time. It's your turn now. I don't remember what happened next. I woke up in my bed. But something is off. My apartment door doesn't lock anymore. My phone has no missed calls, no photos. And the mirror I shattered, it's back. Perfect. Untouched. Except now, when I look into it, my reflection doesn't blink. And every night at 3:15 a.m., I hear knocking from inside the glass. I don't know if I'm still me. I don't know what happens if I answer the knocks again. But if you ever see your own reflection move on its own, please run.